My name's Mark Blackford. I manage Craig Cattle. It's a 10,000 head feed yard in northeast Nebraska, located north of Omaha. We are a 100% custom feed yard. The thing that makes us a little bit different is that we feed a lot of cattle for local farmers in our area. So they harvest their grain and they bring it to our operation. Then they buy cattle and we feed the cattle for them on a custom basis. So it's kind of like a bed and breakfast for the cattle, and they bring their own corn over. I'm here at the University of Nebraska today on a panel for a silage conference, and was asked to answer questions as a producer. One of the things that makes us different is that we put up high moisture corn from the local farmers as they bring it in, and we use that corn then to feed their cattle. And the challenge is we're trying to make a very consistent pile of corn with a lot of different producers bringing at us at the same time many different yields, dry matters, and everything else. So we have developed a unique system where we have the ability to add an inoculant and water back and get multiple ranges of maturity and dry matter corn at a high rate of speed back up to a very consistent 27.5 to 28 moisture, and get it efficiently packed in the pile. I believe that using ensiling processes, whether it's corn silage or high moisture corn, gives us an advantage in feeding cattle here in eastern Nebraska or in Nebraska and in the corn belt, in the grain belt, because it allows us to start harvest earlier, get more done with the same crew in a short window of harvest time, and still not sacrifice consistency, because quality of the feed and consistency of the feed from a day-to-day, hour-to-hour basis is very important to get optimum performance from our cattle.
Hello, I'm John Schroeder at Darr Feedlot Incorporated in Cozad, Nebraska. We are a 45,000 head feedlot, custom feedlot, 5 families that have worked for 32 years together in producing high quality beef. Today I've been asked to visit a little bit about silage and how we utilize it in our feedlots. Some of the things we think about in silage is it's a consistent product. I like to say it's consistently wet. Every day that moisture changes very small compared to forages that we also use that may have 30–40% swings in moisture from one day to the next. So from a digestive, consistent product, silage works very well for us. There are some really big things we can do though in helping keep shrink under control, and so how we put silage up, how we pack it, inoculate use, and how we daily deface that silage piles and get back into using just what we need to use every day is a big portion of what we'd like to visit about. Some of the other things that I'll point out are some of the things that is how you purchase some of the silage, working with other neighbors and farmers and using silage in their rotations. Very important that we go back and use cover crops and cover that ground and keep it from blowing. And we found that it also adds some opportunities to maybe change some soil profiles and get some use for cattle grazing. So those are some of the things I've been asked to visit about here at the UNL Research Center. Look forward to visiting with you.